Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Purereviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button, maybe leave a comment. Those really help out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon, so there is a link in the description that will take you to the product page where you can check out the current price point, see if it's on sale, and all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product is a home theater projector. It is the model B506B and is by a company called Bigasuo. This is the box that it's going to come in, and once you open it up, you're going to get a lot of parts and pieces. First, you're going to get the charging cable. This is where you're going to plug it in. Then you're going to get a nice little included HDMI cable. You are going to get a remote control to operate it, and then it's going to take some AAA batteries. You'll need to basically put in 2 of those in there. Then you are going to get a user manual and a quick start guide, a nice little quick cleaning cloth to keep that lens nice and clean. In here, there's going to be a little bag which will have a plastic screen and 2 little screws. And then you're going to get the projector itself. This is the little plastic part, and there is where the screw will go right there. Inside here is where the HDMI 3 is and the USB 2. So where this is really awesome is if you have something like a smart stick, like a Roku or Amazon Fire or Chromecast or something like that, you can plug it in right here. In particular, the Roku 3 stick, I think, is what it says it's made for. And then there's a charging cable too. You can plug it in the USB port, and then it's all nice and concealed here. But the whole projector itself, we're going to go in over all the details itself. And then finally, in this little bag right here, they include a 100-inch cloth projector screen. So you have the nice cloth screen with the little holes here, so you can hang this up in your house or outside to project on at night or day. And then there's included some rope here, and then there are some clips that you can just peel and stick and place those as you need. So it's kind of really nice that they include a fabric projection screen. But let's go over the projector itself and then show you some footage of how it looks in a nice room and things like that. But overall, as you can see here on the top is where you have a digital controls if you don't want to use the remote. These are all just touch sensitive. You have the keystone adjusting knob right here in the middle, and then you have the focusing wheel, which will focus depending on how close this projector is to the wall. So let's talk about resolution here. So this projector is 1920 by 1080p. So it is a 1080p resolution at 8,500 lumens. It has a contrast ratio of 10,000 to 1, so it has a pretty good screen. The maximum size that this thing can project is 230 inches, so it's pretty big area that it can do. It includes Bluetooth 5.0 features to where you can connect it to an audio source. So if you want to pair this to a Bluetooth speaker, you can do that. The Bluetooth is for audio only. It is not designed to pair to your phone and basically cast images to the projector from your phone. However, you can do that via the Wi-Fi settings. It does, however, if you do not want to use a external Bluetooth speaker, it does have 2 5-watt built-in speakers inside here. So on the back part, you have where you have the little infrared reader for the remote. You have a Vega connection if you want to hook this up via that kind of port. And then on this side, you have the power port and the fan intake. We already went over this in this little compartment right here. You have the HDMI 3, which is for that Roku hookup device. And then over here is where you have all the other hookups. So you have a headphone jack, an AV jack. You can insert a micro SD card if you have files or whatnot or video on that. Then you have an HDMI 1, an HDMI 2, and then a USB port. So you have plenty of options of hooking up your media to this little projector right here. Now on the bottom, you have the rubber feet here. You also have in the center a mount if you want to basically hang this from the ceiling or if you have a stand. And then you have the adjustable knob here, which will angle it to where it is basically facing the wall to the right height that you need. If you do connect this to your phone, it is worth noting that you will need an MHL cable. So that is what's going to be needed to connect your phone directly to the projector itself. And also, the projector is pretty quiet when it is operating. It runs between 50 to 55 decibels. So let's go ahead and show you the various settings in the menu and then kind of play a little clip here so you can see this projector working in action. Okay, so now when you have something plugged in via the USB or the SD card slot, this is this menu that will pop up, which makes it easy to select your information. So you can see it has a music category, a photo category. The settings is just the standard settings. It shows you right at the top that we are connected via Bluetooth to a speaker and it's using the USB 2.0. Once you want to go and select your file, like I have an SD card slot there, you just go to the C drive and then it's going to pull up the data. So this is a movie. Now I have found, I'm using MP4s, which most of my audio files, and you will see it does not support MP4. So that is a disadvantage. I wish it supported that file type, but it does not. So keep that in mind. And then if you wanted to go to like photos, same thing. Then it'll bring up the JPEGs and you can like do photo shows, and you can see down here there is where it'll automatically transition between photos and you can rotate it, zoom in and all that. So if you're doing a presentation, it's automatically kind of like a slideshow setup for you, which is really, really nice. Okay, so one of the cool things that this projector can do is you can connect it to your cell phone via a cable, or you can kind of use a setup like I have, which is hooking up my phone to a USB hub and plugging the HDMI cable into that. And because I have a Samsung Galaxy phone, it has DeX, and that basically turns your phone into a computer with a tracking pad. So I'm able to open up shows like Netflix to where you can basically make a selection and play something that you would like to watch. So you can just go and select down into movies, and then just simply hit the play button, and it will pull up and start playing. Now, for copyright stuff, I have turned off the audio, but it is worth noting that if you do want to use it this method, then you're going to want to connect your Bluetooth speaker to your phone and not the projector itself, because the audio is coming from the phone and not necessarily from the projector. So that's just one thing to note if you are not using the direct cable directly to the projector. Okay guys, that is the ins and outs of this little projector right here. If you are in the market for an affordable projector, this is definitely worth checking out. And that is it. So if there was something I didn't touch on that you are curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comments. I do typically respond to those. And like I said, check out the link in the description that'll take you to Amazon so you can see the current price point and all that fun stuff. And until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.